Weird is short, and Betts handles it. Ghazi, thank you so much. It's great to meet you. Great to have you on.
Nice to meet you guys. Thank you.
Same time as the Cubs play the Dodgers. Rangers also underway against the Giants. Walker with an 0-2 count stays alive with a foul ball. Red Sox are 29-5 in their last 34 games. Last time an American League team went on a stretch where they went 30-5 was back when they were called the Indians. And Cleveland had a 22-game winning streak, 2017. So one of the hottest stretches we have seen in a decade for a team that was going to be sellers at leading 2-0.
So curveball he could handle, and he can break it in the left. We'll see this curveball back up, stay maybe on that inner third a little bit, and the no strike, quick swing from Walker gets him another double.
Welcome.
Tied with Yordan Alvarez for the team lead now with 24 doubles. Christian just drove in his 65th run of the year. That's now a 9-game hitting streak. He's only had one longer hitting streak in his career. 13-gamer with the Diamondbacks in 2023. Now, word from Reliance.
The Wednesday Slate games going on now.
That's power.
Today we got
Audio, the Dodgers Cubs. But yeah.
the MVP battle.
So we got 3 games going on right now. One more game about to start up in the early slate. We got 4 games in the early slate. See if we can survive the early slate. Drew need Astros money line, which they're up 2-0. Got Dodgers money line, they're down 3-1 in the third. And then Rangers money line, which that one's be bottom 2-0-0. And it's the 4th game, which should be starting up Rays Rockies. We'll be going Rays money line.
He pulled off that one a little bit. He's got, his power is prodigious. He can go deep to any part of pretty much any ballpark.
So this is attempt number 1 at the 15 leg MLB every game. It's very unlikely to have some other ones going on too, which is Blue Jays versus Astros over 6.5 runs, Dodgers keepers in 3.5, Guardians keepers in 3.5. Guardians 3.5, and the White Sox versus Red. I can't talk. But the Sox rivalry under 12.5 runs, and then over 5.5 in Tigers Mariners. And the third part leg, which is the hits, and then just like a 1.5 nursing. Ohtani 1 hit, Jung-Hoo Lee 1 hit, Turner 1 hit, Garcia 1 hit. And that's going to be a hit there for Pages, the Dodgers. But yeah, and Garcia 1 hit, and then Tigers Mariners under 1.5 nursing. We also have a Yankees early win slated tonight, but that one shouldn't matter right now. Yeah, biggest threat's gonna be Dodgers Cubs right now. Astros up 3-0, by the way. That's gonna be our biggest threat here. It's gonna be Dodgers Cubs.
Freddie Freeman. Freeman flying to center his first time.
Open up.
Ready? One of those guys that puts the ball
Play.
over the diamond in the
Blue Jays
outfield.
shortstop.
They play him a little bit the other way. And there's a step or two towards left. We're to look out there and see someone other than PCA. Yeah. 3-1 now on Freeman. 10 times an All-Star.
that.
On the MVP
3-1.
in 2020. Now back. He has defied the aging curve. Continues to play at a really high level. 36 years old. The fact that he's a first baseman helps. Yeah, no doubt. But he plays with a lot of joy. He's had some huge postseason moments. The walk-off grand slam in Game 1 of the 24 World Series. The walk-off homer in the 18th in last year's World Series.
Look at that ball.
I like to play around with the baseball reference group. Yep. You know, they do those similarity scores. When you look at Freddie Freeman, similar batters. Number 1 on the list is Todd Helton. Then up Cepeda, Joey Votto, Jim Rice, Jeff Bagwell. Among others, Billy Williams. Certainly a
8th pitch here, 3-2.
Line drive out into left center field.
There we go, Freeman.
And that is pretty classic Freddie Freeman. That's where he's trying to hit it every time. A line drive over to shortstop. He dunks that one in, and it's now hit 15 in a row. Yeah, not that you can't beat him upstairs, but he's not the
Reese
typical left-handed
Rocky should be
hitter
starting
who
now.
can pull the ball down.
So now we'll be going
So
4
level
games.
swing, and he didn't push this one.
Stay
All
live
field
on
approach that
Dodgers
is.
Cubs.
And the splitter there to Edmund, who looked bad. He took some bad swings at the splitter his first at bat. Sort of punched him out. 1 of 3 strikeouts for Imanaga here today.
Good
20%
take.
of Tommy Edmonds' career home runs come against the Cubs. That's jeez, crazy.
Arsenal's getting destroyed by Real Betis. What are you doing?
The 1-1 on the ground foul. Home runs. The 75 he has hit in his career. Not hit more than 8 against any other ball club. In there, and Edmund will challenge. I think he got the inside corner. Understand why Edmund would challenge. It was close. There's a couple guys on base. ABS powered by T-Mobile.
It's
Eric Bangus, the home run umpire you mentioned, he speaks French, and the other speaks
a little bit of German, and he speaks Swiss German. Fluently.
Well, you next one for later on in the year, and tell them, next time you have to make an announcement, you do it in Swiss German.
Yes. Yes, I will. Here's the pitch. Tucker gets under that one, scoops it to center. Taylor makes the catch.
Back. So yeah, the game's still 3-1 Cubs. Blue Jays now have run on first.
Things about moving around all
We jumped to that one.
Remembering the experience on some of those.
And Giant Rangers are going now to the third inning, 0-0.
Charged Allen with an error on that play. Had an error charge against him at second base last night. And Velasquez coming out to check on Yonder Diaz after that last foul ball off the bat of Jesus Sanchez.
Sometimes that foul tip into the glove of a catcher can kind of hit the ends of the fingers, stun you a little bit. Fortunately, having a little bit of a laugh at it as he flexes those fingers and shoves that hand back into the net. No, to catch the top of the glove off that heel.
Catching 3 in a row is not fun. Catching a day game after a night game as part of the 3 in a row is not fun. And then taking some of these foul balls that Yonder has taken today adds to the Yanks. Still look forward to that day off tomorrow and maybe Friday as well. We'll see if Christian Vasquez gets a start to open up that San Diego series. Astros have announced a starter for their first 2 games of that series. It's Ronel Rocco and Peter Lambert. Starting the first 2 against the Padres. Lambert generally works with Vasquez. Ronel worked with Yonder last time. 1-2 the count to Sanchez. And that is right there. Fastball for a called third. Jesus Sanchez doesn't pull the trigger, and he's strikeout victim number 6 for Hunter Brown.
Recently called fastball the noise in some time because all you hear is it going by. That's exactly what happened to Sanchez. That's a 2-seamer that stayed right on that air third at 97.
You're liking these 2-seamers to lefty.
Oh, love it. It's just enough to stay on the inside corner like that last pitch. And if he throws it away to a left-handed hitter, it's just enough to get off the barrel and create some soft contacts. Just a slight little movement. We obviously know it's effective getting in on right-handed hitters. But I really like that he's starting to challenge some of these left-handed hitters with it.
George Springer down the count 0-2.
Good luck with that. Yeah, right. That's that 2-seamer.
Rays up 1-0 early.
Yeah, I don't mind part of that if I'm a right-handed hitter.
George hits one back to the mound. Could be 2.
Double play for the Astros.
And then turn the double play.
We're gonna jump into Rays.
He's going to have 100 by the time he's 24, and who knows how long his career's going to be. He just kind of showcased it all, too, in a couple home run derbies he's been in. You know, Tampa doesn't get a whole lot of recognition as, you know, individuals, sometimes even as a team. Junior, he said, hey, here I am. Check this out.
Well, not to start Sugano wanted triple, loop single, and now walk to Caminero. You have Liam Hickey starting to the plate.
I want to point out this is the list that Caminero's on. What do you think about youngest players with consecutive 30 home run seasons? Yeah, Miguel Cabrera did it. Very, very young. Albert Pujols, Jimmy Fox, Matthews, all famer. Barbara, Giancarlo Stanton. There's Junior. He's settled with Eddie Matthews. Well, that's the field right now. Oh, really? Yeah, Eddie Matthews are nice.
We tried to do brain exercise.
One strike on Lee pitch. They did have a grand slam early in the game yesterday when the Rays took a 5-1 lead. Later had a double. Playing first base this afternoon. It's not a foreign position to him. It's his 20th start this year at first base. Obviously, the other 19 with the Marlins.
Okay, Rays.
Ghana needs a ground ball here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, Rays already scored a run. Up in the second, no outs. So Ghana really been struggling. So
Whereas
maybe
the
top
Jimmy
of
doesn't
that one
catch,
right
he's
now.
got to keep his bat in the lineup for Marlins and now Rays and Kevin Cash. Looks like it'll come some at first base for the Rockies. You know, when Hunter's not catching, he typically DHs.
We saw that the other day with Kansas City and Salvi Perez.
Yep. And Salvi now more and more is, you know, is playing first base.
Yes.
And DHing. Talked about it. Cash in his 12th year as a manager of the Rays.
So one away from last night, 10th inning when Kevin Cash did, bottom of the 10th. The strategy he used, that's arguably one of the best strategies I've ever seen in Coors Field in an extra inning. He won the game with his decision. It was incredible.
As every manager will tell you, as it's 2-2, that when you make a decision and it works out, you look like a genius. And if it didn't work out, they say, why'd you face Hunter Goodman? I mean, he's a 2-time All-Star. The guy has 33 homers. What are you, crazy? But it worked out, and so you can have a bounce in your step. This ball is to deep right. Playable by 10. You get moving up 90 feet is the runner at second, Aranda. So 1 out, runners at first and third. Here's the Rockies defense presented by York Space Systems. Jenkins at left, Cole Carrick at center. Beck, as you just saw, is navigating right for the second straight ball game. Kyle Karros, Ezekiel Tovar, Eddie Julian, and TJ Rumfield on the dirt. Brett Sullivan doing the catching. 1 out. Dangerous Chandler Simpson at the plate. Dangerous not only because he runs well, but you know the ball's going to be put in play.
Yeah, and it's going to be very difficult to turn a double play, even if he does get the ball on the ground.
Shows bunt.
Interesting. He
Just
pointed
because
that
he took
bunt
a
towards,
strike.
but he pointed that bunt towards third, which would not have scored Aranda. If he was going to bunt, he needed to pull that one at first.
And that didn't surprise me either, Huey. He's one of those guys that, especially in this situation, he may bump with a strike.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think it'd be with 2 strikes, but we've seen that before. If it's part of your game, and at third base too, talking about Aranda, he just would have to be in the pocket of Kyle Karros if he does bunt it towards third, where he just kind of trails him a little bit.
That's going to be a base hit to left, and second run. Chandler. That's what Simpson does. It's a rise like, as in Luis Ariz.
Yeah, I mean, exit velocity off his bat is never going to be high, but it doesn't matter when you're putting the ball in play. A little split finger, it's up. It's right off the end of the bat, but it's elevated. So
Yeah,
it
Rays
gets
up
you
2-0.
Sometimes I get frustrated when I always hear people.
We're about to jump to Dodgers. Dodgers get out of it. Still 3-1.
No, it doesn't. Good hitters get hits in all sorts of cases.
As he picks up his 14th double of the year.
Rangers got run around second. And bottom third. You know, when actually it's lagging, so we're going to jump into Rays.
But he did get 200 hits.
Neither did Tony Gwynn, and neither did Ron Carew. If they were tracking that back in
Bunt.
the day. There's the bunt attempt. Sullivan to first.
Get it. Mullins,
Yes, Mullins. That'll work as a sacrifice. Get credit for that. Second and third, 2 outs, and they'll bring up Richie Palacios, the Brooklyn native.
Rays are just going to play their game. Yeah, I don't love a bunt right there, Drew, just because you're looking for a base hit to score another run.
But still, pressure. Give the Rockies credit
Yeah.
because they executed. Brett Sullivan came out of the chute, fielded it, made a quality throw on a kid who can really run at Mullins. So there was pressure there. Okay, the Rockies were successful if you're Tampa's, in Tampa's dugout. But right now you got two more in scoring position, and if you're not careful, you're down a 4 spot.
Exactly. Well, and the Rays are 45-15 when scoring first. That's the third best record in baseball.
2-0. Haven't seen Sugana labor like this first inning in a while. Pitch number 24 coming up. Wow, I mean, you talked about playing true to who you are. That would have surprised me, or that did surprise me. 2-out bunt.
But it's a great play. We saw Jake McCarthy do it a couple weeks ago in the second inning, and led to the floodgates opening up.
Great play if it works. And it's talking about the element of surprise, I mean, Kyle Karros, last thing he thought was going to happen was that.
Well, with 2 outs and where he had positioned himself too.
Three and one on Palacios. Gotta find a way to get off the field here. Work your way with the heater. Foul ball, 3-2. Here's the 3-2. Got it.
The Rangers did just score a run.
Lefty, we salute you.
They're up 1-0. So right now,
Big base hit.
3 out of the 4 are looking good. Only one that's a little shaky is the Dodgers one.
The
Big
Rangers
hit there by
for that
Nimmo.
45th win when scoring first.
45th win. The Rangers only lost
The salute.
11 games when they score first.
Burger, and he'll pull that
They're a really good team when they score first. Let's jump into Dodgers, Cubs.
I was having a bad hair day, like I do most days, and he walked up to me and then said something to Edwin. And then Edwin looked at me and said, "Windy out?" Edwin Stanbury, who does
Let's jump in.
a magnificent job as the interpreter, tolerates all our questions.
Is it Young who
Showed it too, for that matter.
Yeah.
Muncy back in 0-2. Even Naga ready. Swing and a miss. And Muncy is gone.
Second time he has punched out the slugger and made that commitment to the split finger pitch, and he got out some dandies. Brought him to a knee.
I wouldn't say it was entirely made of it.
Gil Rojas.
The news had come out.
For one, getting to start.
Devastated. I was really upset.
At second base. 37 now.
But anyway, I asked if I could get that email because I just wanted to say thank you. I just wanted to say this has been an amazing 5 years of my life. Thank you for changing my life in the best way. Something we can try to go down the future. And this email I sent an email and he responded very good to saying, I'd love to jump on the phone with you.
Rojas, by the way, so he debuted in 2014. He's was one of the first guys I remember wearing
2-3 days go by.
spikes that had some flair to them. Worked with a guy in Miami that would make Jordan 1s and looking for the basketball type spikes. And now, yeah, everybody does it. Green on there. Mookie's got some cool spikes too. I want two.
No foul ball, but yeah.
Yeah, those are Mookies. I mean, those look like Jordan 1 basketballs.
Jump around quickly. Blue Jays, Astros.
One out, man at first, 1 and 2.
Jamison Taillon. I think it's his name right. I don't know. Say his name right. Another foul ball. Dodge Cubs, but yeah. I didn't have a great game. 3 runs, 4 innings. ERA's up to 5.96 now. He's only 80 pitches. Really been struggling. And Dodgers, Cubs. Cubs up 3-0. Pico Armstrong hit a homer. And then had an RBI double, I believe. And the other RBI was
lost 5 in a row for the first time
by Swanson. It's an RBI double.
back series for the second time.
Imaglia has allowed 1 run in 3.2 innings. And Lau allowed 3 runs, 3 innings. Rangers now up 3-0. I didn't see that one. Yeah, they got to Winston Hunt. See, RBI single, and then 2 runs scored on a hit, a triple, or it looks like a double and an error or something. Let's see. Some error, possibly. Then Rays Rockies. Rays up 2-0, bottom 1. 2 outs in the Dodgers game. 9 hitter. 1-1.
Game has progressed, gotten better just in terms of fastball command, and that's what sets everything up. Crisp tempo. On the ground, Homer takes in the hop and throws him out. 4 days.
The Rangers.
How am I going to get out of that slump? I'm out for 30, so then you kind of put pressure on yourself. Okay, finally getting at bat again. I gotta do something here. And it's tough to tell somebody, wait, don't think about it that way. Well, I have to think about it. There's a lot to think about it.
That's a base hit, and Diaz breaks on the run. Elias can cruise to second base. RBI double. It's 4-0 Rangers.
And another salute. We salute you, Texas Rangers, and whatever the rallying cry is. Love it.
Rangers scored 4 runs on 2 outs.
Third baseline. You never know what's going to motivate a team. Maybe this is it. Maybe this is the one where you say, yep, this was position. But
Resonated with boys, that's for sure. 2 outs. Emo, base hit. Berger, a single. Foster, it's a triple. Diaz, double. Bouncer, up the middle. Dallas throws to first. 5 triples leader. This is tribute powered by Reliance.
Here's Dalton Varsho. He's had a nice game against the Jays. Varsho walked his first time up, his 4th walk of the series against his former team. And then he singled, stole a base, and scored a run in the 3rd. Varsho hitting in the cleanup spot all 3 games now as an Astro. Seventh big league season for Dalton. His father, Gary, played in 8 major leagues. His first run with the Astros his last time up. Allen's found out to play as 1 and 2. Worn a variety of numbers. Recently 5 with a Blue Jay, but that's not going to fly here.
Be a tough one to get out of the rafters.
I think I need someone to do. Obviously, the retired number 1, Jeff Bagwell. So now he's wearing number 18. Had worn 12 before. And is currently being worn by the Astros. Third base coach Tony Perez-Chica, Marshall down on strike. All in all the time is presented by Daly and Black. And how about how hard Taylor Trammell has been hitting the ball in this series and in 2026 in general? Last night was the hardest hit ball of his career. And if you take all his seasons coming into this year, mostly with Seattle, 10 of the 12 hardest hit balls he has ever hit have been this season.
Pretty incredible thing about him. He's getting plenty of hit with the Astros. He's getting some opportunities to get that swing going. He's made it pay off.
So after the strikeout, 2 outs and nobody on for Trammell. Making some loud contact. Being robbed by Miles Straw, potential extra bases, but making sure he won the right field last night that easily cleared the wall for a 3-run home run. He has popped up and struck out against Tyone and now facing the reliever Spencer Miles. On the ground, 2 hops. Ernie Clement will make the play. Blue Jays with back-to-back 1, 2, 3 innings. Astros down in the 5th, still a 3-0 lead.
For generations, we've watched America become America. We made sure dinner was worth sitting down to. Milestones, homecomings, ordinary Tuesday nights. We were there. This tape, America's tape.
Since the dawn of time, man has been plagued by itch and irritation, not wiping clean. What man didn't realize is that wetter cleans better. See how Wet Dude wipes completely clears while dry TV smears? Ditch the itch and switch to Wet Extra Large Dude. Best cleans hairstyle.
This summer, 2 fan favorites are back. Which favorite will you choose?
In a world full of devices telling you how to perform, Swift reminds you who you are. Because the most advanced system is always benefiting you. Sweet Sweat by Sports Research.
Houston Astros baseball on SCA10 is presented by Champion Energy. Put to Champion Energy for no surprise charges and no hidden fees. Champion, it's time for some new energy. By Gallery Furniture. Buy your furniture today. Gallery Furniture delivers free tonight. And by La Lechonera. Flavor that bats 1,000 all year long. The store busy on this Wednesday afternoon as Hunter Brown and the Astros lead at 3-0. Astros own all 6 of the hits in this game so far as Andres Jimenez grounds 1 on 2 hops to Jose Altuve. 3 consecutive ground downs for Hunter Brown, who also has 7 strikeouts through 5 1/3.
Yeah, we got something going on in Blue Jays Astros.
Hunter has been outstanding today.
Developing the 70
Not been a
pitches there.
ball hit to an outfielder yet. The only ball that left the infield was a ground ball that got past Nick Allen for an error in the fourth inning.
That's going to strike out a ground ball. We know that Hunter Brown has a tendency when he's going well to get a lot of ground balls. This is to the extreme so far early on.
Kyle Straw grounded out to short his first time up. Miles delivers a line drive off the wall.
There goes the no-hitter.
Straw continues to be the best hitter in the Blue Jays lineup this series.
And there goes the no-hitter.
Fourth extra base hit and his fifth hit of the series.
The two hottest hitters probably right there standing together at second base.
Nationals had the last no-hitter, so I'm not going to yell about that
We've
one.
seen a lot of Miles Straw over the years, especially in an Astros uniform. This might be the best I've ever seen him swing. Breaks up a potential no-hitter with that double.
And the first hit of the day for the
Otherwise, I have a little bit more room to make an easy play.
The Giants, Rangers.
Grant McCray flew out his first time in the second inning for one today, and he kicks low. So 1-1 count. Rangers up 4-0. Buddy Bradford in his first game back since September of 2024. He's downstairs with that one. 2-1. He has been great. He had that internal brace surgery on his elbow after the injury in 24. And then, it wasn't the smoothest return. He had some bouts with soreness. That is outside for a ball, and McCray works the 2-out walk. Second walk today, issued by Bradford.
Wondering here as we're getting close to 60
Tell him
pitches,
to have
61
5.
pitches, I believe, in this last rehab outing. But you kind of want to. Yeah, I watched him slide, and his head went straight into the dirt, and his helmet goes flying off. You'll see it. Here's the dive.
Oh, that's what happened. Hand got caught. His right hand got caught and jarred the shoulder.
He's going to stick in the game, no problem. This is
One of those deals, you guys have been through this. One of those deals, if he's going to stay in the game right now, it's probably TBD.
yeah, I mean, it could be your neck, it could be your shoulder. You probably have some face rash from the dirt.
So with 2 outs, Mesa is at third. Jonathan Aranda, loop single to drive in Mesa last inning. 0-1. Oh, 2. Well, Mesa Jr. becomes the 7th player in Major League Baseball this year to have 2 triples in a game. Rockies have a guy who had 2 triples in a game, Cole Carey. Actually, one of Mesa's teammates is on that list. Not surprisingly, Chandler Simpson. 0-2. That's a little bit high.
Did you see how far Mesa Jr. was down the line? It was halfway.
Just gotta get him out of the game.
So the hard throwing righty.
Gotta get Lauer out of this game.
Prior.
Back to the dugout now.
times this year a lefty has hit 2 homers off a left. And Michael Control, one of those guys. Bradman, line drop base hit, left base.
Gun him.
There's Suzuki around third on his way to the plate. He's in. Bradman, the RBI single. The Cubs lead it 6-1 here.
I think out of the sleep.
Well, they dropped the 10
We're
spot
gonna
on the
lose
Dodgers
2 out of
in
3
game one of
parlays
that
now. We'll
series.
be down to the hit parlay. So
5 more last night and more damage here today. That's the 4th hit of the inning. All of this coming after 2 are out. Taylor singles, PCA home run, Suzuki double, and now Bregman. The RBI now.
I see Kelly 1 for 2 with a single.
You see that shot we just had of Freddie smiling there talking with Bregman?
Yes.
When I was pitching, that would have drove me nuts.
Is that right?
Oh my God.
If your first baseman was chanting up that way and smiling,
Yeah, we're not having fun here, fellas. I'm getting my brains bashed in. I mean, it's irrational, but
yes.
that's what happens in the heat of battle.
Those 6 runs on 10 hits. I love where you're get off my lawn, guys.
Even with the lefty on deck and Michael Bush, this might be Lauer's last hitter regardless.
Kelly fouls it back.
The hanger.
JD, what are some of the other things? That's the overall fraternization is.
Oh yeah, that's changed.
Yeah. Lauer will step off the backside of the rubber and push the buttons on the pitch gun.
It's become a more civilized game, though.
Yes.
I don't say that as a critique or that it was better back in the day. It's just,
Yes.
when was the last time you saw somebody charge the mound? See that very much anymore.
No.
Pitchers knocking guys down, taking umbrage.
There's just less umbrage.
Less umbrage.
3-2.
Now, the Mets just called up a guy. That's going to be fun to watch him. Scared.
The thought is amazing. Go ahead.
His name escapes me. Yeah, Jeffrey Yan. He does the splits like that after every strikeout. It's a leaping split.
Watch this.
Please don't stop doing that,
Oh
Jeffrey.
my gosh,
Now that
keep
you're a
doing
big league.
that. Drop base it left field. Edman picks it up, fires it back in.
Well, here we go. The Cubs just continue to drop the head. How far did it fly? Brought to you by American Airlines. PCA with not 1 but 2 home runs. Let's add them up, shall we? 825 feet.
And the Blue Jays tie it too.
Early in the fourth inning,
Everything's falling apart.
He's going to go for a grand. He's going to go for 1,000 feet plus today. 1,200, 1,500, something like that.
I think he likes being the DH.
Yeah.
Two on, 2 out for Michael Bush.
over 1,000 feet with his double. Eric Lauer's got to be, his head has to be spinning out there. 2 outs, 2 quick outs to start this 4th inning. Now he's like a prize fighter backed into a corner, just taking one blow after another. Wait for that bell to ring.
Get that bell ring soon, Lauer.
Frankman at second. Kelly at first. Lauer the 2-1. Pop jump. Gets out of play. Max Muncy and Clinton Berry almost had a
Get tangled up there a little bit.
collision there. 2-2. And Lauer ready. And he deals.
Pretty good take right there by Michael. I think it's close.
Wasn't really that close. He was kind of coaching third, like in the dugout right now. Fly ball left field. Edmund is there to make the grab. And the inning is over. The Cubs pick up 3. PCA goes deep.
Okay. Going to be back if the Dodgers like want to come back or something. Bye.